There is no contradiction. Both are supplementing each other. First hadith tells that there will be no shirk and my ummah will not be occupied again by shirk till the day of judgment arrives. Second hadith tells, and when a group of the ummah, when they start worshipping idols, they will become kafir or mushrik. Holy Prophet ﷺ is indicating the last time that would be, in fact, the start of Qiyamah would already have taken place. The time when this will happen, that again some people will start shirk, that would not be the period which Holy Prophet ﷺ negated the shirk. That in fact that would be the period which is included in Judgment Day, in Qiyamah. Because there will be 10 signs, certain signs, prior to occurrence of Day of Judgment. And those 10 signs are already included, they are already on the end of the time, and they are known to be the part of Qiyamah. Qiyamah does not mean the day of resurrection, but there will be some signs prior to the commencement of that particular day. So these signs, which would be known as the commencement of judgment, these are also known to be included in the period of Qiyamah. So that would be the end of the time. And this would be the time when the Dajjal would appear. This would be the time when Sayyidina Imam Muhammad Mahdi alayhi salam will come. And he will start his journey from Medina. And he will go up to Al-Quds. I have a full-fledged lecture of 6 hours. Have you ever heard? 6 hours. Ahmad Imam Mahdi alayhi salam. Kitab bhi English mein. English mein bhi book hai puri. 6 hours lecture. And at that time, Sayyidina Isa alayhi salam would also come. On the minaret of Masjid Umawi in Damascus. And then he will travel to Al-Quds. It would be the time of Fajr. After Adhan, the people would be standing in the rows to offer Fajr prayer in the imamah of Sayyidina Muhammad Mahdi alayhi salam. When Sayyidina Isa alayhi salam would arrive there, when Sayyidina Imam Mahdi alayhi salam, he will see Sayyidina Isa alayhi salam, his arrival, he will leave the prayer mat, Musalla, to join the people, and he would offer Sayyidina Isa alayhi salam to lead the prayer. But at that time, Sayyidina Isa alayhi salam would say, no, imamukum fikum wa imamukum minkum. The person who is leading your imam, he will lead the prayer. And then Sayyidina Imam Mahdi alayhi salam will again go back and he will lead the prayer. After that Salatul Fajr, then the Qital will start. At that time, the Dajjal would appear with his full army. And these people who will become the worshippers of idol, they would be the members and they would be the soldiers, you can say, and followers of the Dajjal at that time. Those worshippers of idols, the mushrikeen at that time, those who had become mushrikeen at that time, a specific time will come, about 40 years or more or less. A specific time will come when Holy Prophet ﷺ himself said that there would be no person left on the face of earth who would proclaim La ilaha illallah. A very limited time will come, so that would be the actual end of time. And the period of the Ummah of Holy Prophet will come to its first end. Holy Prophet said in other hadith that there would be no occurrence of Day of Judgment if there is a single person left on the face of earth who would proclaim La ilaha illallah, or who would say Allahu Akbar. If a single Muslim was there, then the Day of Judgment will not arrive. It means there would be an end of Holy Prophet's Ummah on that particular point. And the people, majority of them will become, this would be the end. There would be two. One, this time when Sayyidina Imam Mahdi alayhi salam would come, Sayyidina Isa alayhi salam will come, and Dajjal would appear. And after this whole process, there would be the dominance of Islam all over the world. This would be the first dominance. After this dominance, after the demise and death of Sayyidina Isa alayhi salam and death of Sayyidina Imam Mahdi alayhi salam, and the Dajjal would be murdered in that jihad. After that, there would be again a dominance of Islam in the same way as there was dominance in the beginning of Islam. After that time, again that point will arrive when Holy Prophet said that again a time will come that there would be not a single person left on the earth who would proclaim La ilaha illallah. Then there would be total disbelief. That would become the actual end of the time of the Ummah. The first time would be the beginning when the people will join the army of Dajjal. They will become mushrik and kuffar. Second time would be the actual time, which would be known as the time of the end of the Ummah. Then again, the people will leave the religion and they will start worshipping idols, they will become mushrikeen. So it means that they would, in the beginning they were from the Ummah, but at that time Ummah, there would be no Ummah. This would be the end of the period of Ummah. A very small, short span of time left for the day of resurrection. And straight away after a small span of time, then the day of the resurrection will arrive. And from resurrection, again the day of Holy Prophet ﷺ and his period will start in the form of Shafa'at, and then till the end of the day of judgment, and then in the Jannah. And then there will be everlasting time, there will be no end for that. So that would be a specific time. So that time in fact is after the end of the period of the Ummah of Holy Prophet. So we would not say that the shirk will come again in the Ummah. That the Ummah's period will come to its end, natural end, which Holy Prophet ﷺ has already mentioned in a hadith. And this hadith which I am quoting, these are hadiths are mentioned in every book. Even in Tirmizi, in Muqsiha Sitta, in Nasai, in Tirmizi, and Abu Dawood, and Kitabul Fitan, and all A'immah have quoted all books of Kitabul Fitan prior to Qiyamah. They mention all of these A'immah and books of hadith mention this hadith. So this time would be actually the end of the period of the Ummah. At that time, they will become mushrikeen. So there is no contradiction between two hadiths. Holy Prophet said that shirk will not come back in my Ummah. But when the period of the Ummah of Holy Prophet comes to its end, people can become mushrikeen and kuffar. Of course, this is also mentioned by Holy Prophet. People will become disbelievers and idol worshippers. This is also mentioned by Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And that would be the second basic sign of the resurrection. I hope it is clear.